Друзья, всем привет! Канал «Английский простым языком» на связи. Меня зовут Никита. Сегодня мы с вами вместе продолжаем наше такое путешествие /опрос по различным университетам и вузам Москвы. Сегодня я нахожусь в РУДН. Это главный корпус Российского университета дружбы народов. Я очень надеюсь, что сегодня будет также очень много людей, которые умеют хотя бы более-менее разговаривать на английском языке, потому что здесь, насколько я знаю, есть люди из многих стран, поэтому сегодня количество и выборка людей будет уже более, я думаю, что интересно. Берем наш штатив и начинаем. What's your English level?
I think it's B2 or B2 plus.
Oh, I'm not quite sure. I haven't passed an exam for a while.
Do you study here at this university?
No, actually, I'm a Korean teacher.
Korean teacher?
Yeah.
How many foreign languages do you speak?
Yeah, I guess 2 English and Korean.
B1, I guess. Yeah.
B1. Do you study here at this university?
Yeah, I'm studying here.
Is it hard to be a student at this university?
Yeah, it's hard to be a student here. Yeah, I love this place. I'm in the 4th course. I'm studying medicine. It's difficult to study, but I love this place.
Well,
Yeah.
and where are you from?
I'm from Sri Lanka.
Is it hard to be a student at this university? What do you think?
In this university,
Yeah.
well, I think so. I think so because usually students have a lot of different lectures, a lot of things to do. They always in a hurry.
Actually, no. If you pay attention on what you do and if you're really sure that you like what you're doing, it's actually not that difficult.
And what's your program here?
I'm studying languages. I'm a translator, and I'm studying in the Institution of Foreign Languages.
How many languages do you speak? How many foreign languages do you speak?
I think I can say that I can speak 3 foreign languages. Right now I'm studying Arabic, I'm also studying Spanish and speaking English as a foreign language too.
My English level is, you can say, it's average.
Do you study here at this university?
Yeah, it's not hard. If you are studying, it's not hard.
Okay.
But if you are playing, it will be hard actually, yeah.
What's your program? What's your faculty here?
Here, economics, I'm studying at international marketing.
Where are you from?
I'm from Yemen.
B1, B2. I really enjoy our students' life and the level of education, so I really like to study here.
Okay, I would say B1.
Do you study here at this university?
No.
Are you a teacher or?
No, I just came for a conference.
Вы говорите по-русски?
Да, говорим по-русски.
Какой ваш уровень?
Отличный.
Наверное,
На уровне
yes.
носителя.
На уровне носителя?
На уровне носителя.
Proficiency?
Yes.
Do you study here?
Yes.
Is it hard to study here?
No, it's not.
How often do you practice English outside this university?
Every day. I am in English medium. That's why I talk with my friends and family sometimes.
C1? No, not C1, B2.
Intermediate.
Do you speak English?
Yes, I speak English.
What's your English level?
I think it's C1.
C1. How often do you practice English outside this university?
I always speak with my friends in English,
With
with
your
Iranian friends, with Chinese friends.
I don't know exactly, but I can answer some questions.
Do you study here at this
Yes.
university?
Yes, a little bit hard, but it's possible to study here.
You're making some video.
Yeah, we are making some video.
You're a blogger?
No, I'm not a blogger.
So I see a wireless microphone here on you.
Yeah, because we're going to do some videos for the schools. We have a huge corset here.
What's your English level?
Like, not that good, because not that good.
Do you study here?
I'm studying here. I'm in stomatology.
Where are you from?
I'm from Burundi.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 5 languages: Russian, French, English, Kirundi, and Swahili.
Вы хорошо говорите по-русски?
Да, я хорошо говорю по-русски.
ничего
Я
себе.
стараюсь. Не так хорошо, но я стараюсь.
Это очень сложно его выучить.
Ну, да, немножко, да.
Это жесть, ребята. What do you think is the best way to learn English in 2025 for beginners, for example?
I think the best way is watching interviews. It really helps.
Watching interviews on YouTube or on TV or where?
Yeah, on YouTube, of course, yeah.
A tricky question. Well, I think that there are some interesting modern ways of learning the language, because in YouTube you can find a lot of very useful content. I personally think that the most important thing when you study the language is to understand listening, and I think that videos provide very good quality.
What's the best way to learn English in 2025?
I think it's probably by YouTube and internet, because it's very easy to learn online and there are many resources. I think you can improve your English language by watching movies and all, because you get good touch.
I think it's when you start to study it in your own way, you find your own ways how you want to improve your language. This shouldn't be something that you learn occasionally. You might start watching movies or series, and in this casual way you can improve your language really completely.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. And how often do you practice English outside this university, maybe outside your profession? profession?
Quite a lot. I have a lot of foreign friends in the internet and in real life who are also studying here and who are studying in other universities. And this way of communication out loud, face to face, is also very helpful. When you're not putting too much effort in what you're exactly saying, but trying to keep the conversation up, it's truly can help you.
To talk with native speakers and maybe to visit countries where people talk English.
I mean, just the same way I'm finding it a little bit difficult when I arrived in Russia to understand the Russian language. At the end, I mean, this point, I understand that the best way to really learn a language is being at the midst of people that speak it all the time and try some practicals, you know, and also maybe watch some movies.
Speak, read a lot.
Read a lot.
Yeah, read a lot. Even if you don't understand, you have to read a lot.
Even if I don't understand?
Yeah, it will be. You will improve.
Does it make sense if I don't understand?
Yeah. It's not make sense. Just read, and then it will improve your accent.
English is like more practice. More you speak, more you talk with people who speak English, more it's better for you, more you get practice and more you get used to it.
How often do you practice English outside this university?
Practice it like almost every day because I meet like many people who speak English here.
Maybe in online school. I have started to study English when I was in 4th class. So I came in my new school and it was bad. I didn't know anything and I started to learn English in online school.
I think the best way is to talk with foreigners that have a really nice level of English so they can kind of help you with easy words, and also watching movies, I guess, with English subtitles.
To learn English
with
native speakers.
Okay, if I don't have any native speakers, will it be possible for me to learn this language?
Yes, of course. In Russia, I hear a lot of schools, language schools, a lot of teachers who may train you face to face.
You have to communicate with people. That's the main fact. If you don't know the English very good, you have to practice with your peers all the time.
I think that the best way is online courses and watching some films with subtitles.
I think the best way to learn English is practice with the people in real life, or watching series or films in English or videos. I don't know. If you want to practice, you have to speak with them. You don't have to scare, you don't have to fear.
Так по-английски это монтировать?
Конечно, да. Ну я сделаю...
Это прямой или как?
Да какой прямой? Не, YouTube-канал. Какой самый лучший способ выучить английский вот в 2025 году для людей?
Наверное, практика. Потому что когда я приехал, я, наверное, там 3 предложения мог сказать на английском. Но помогли, как бы студенты помогли еще.
А вы здесь учитесь?
Здесь учусь на юридическом факультете. Такой момент хороший, кстати. Кто хочет по-быстрому начать учить английский, есть такой у нас полиглот. В России есть такой полиглот, значит, Дмитрий Петров.
Знаю такого. Вы, кстати, его одобряете?
Одобряю, потому что я через него начал изучать. Интересный момент. 5 раз начинал учить английский с учителями. Но 5 раз я вышел и ничего не понял. Не потому, что трудно, а потому, что, во-первых, заморочено, а во-вторых, эта грамматика меня добивала. Ну и, в-третьих, меня всегда привлекала больше практика. Соответственно, она помогает, можно практиковать. Просто проходите 16 уроков, далее смотрите фильмы, общаетесь с иностранными студентами.
Это вот то, что на Ютубе такое у него шоу, где сидят за столом люди.
Да.
Это вот это на телеканале еще типа.
Все верно.
Да.
И не только английский язык. Я раньше сомневался, но оказалось.
Кстати, есть много людей, которые его хейтят.
Надо попробовать сперва, а потом уже судить, так скажем.
Ну и, конечно же, друзья, также вам напоминаю, что если помимо английского слуха, который мы здесь с вами на этом канале очень и очень интенсивно качаем, вы бы хотели вместе со мной также прокачивать вашу английскую речь и в целом весь английский язык целиком, включая, конечно же, грамматику, изучение новых слов и отработку, конечно же, всего этого на практике в вашей речи, то в описании к этому видео есть ссылка, можете по ней перейти, мне написать, и я уверен, что мы с вами обязательно договоримся. Ну а теперь мы с вами продолжаем. Is it better to have a Russian or English speaking tutor?
Well, I guess the best way is to have both. I guess maybe there are some certain things that I cannot teach like a Korean teacher because they have like this natural feeling of the language.
You think that you don't have this natural feeling of the language?
I think for me personally, I think that it's nearly impossible to understand to have 100% understanding of such a different culture, because Russian and Korean is
without living in this country.
Yeah, especially.
A native I mean, yes, it is, because there are a lot of people that actually came over to Russia and they didn't come for studies. They came maybe through marriage, they got married, you know, and some people came to work here. And I think after some years, they're able to speak Russian. What I'm trying to drive at is the fact that they don't have tutors, but because of the fact that they mingle with a lot of people and they go to some kind of places, they stay where Russian stays, you know, they are always in the midst of Russians, so now they speak good Russian.
We can, yeah. Without a native person, we can learn. Because when I learned Russian, I learned it without a native person.
You speak Russian?
Yeah, I speak Russian.
Вы хорошо говорите по-русски?
Ну, да, нормально говорю.
Классно. Долго учили?
Нет, недолго. Я как 1 год подфак учил. До подфак я сам учил русский. Просто я очень...
Очень круто говорите.
I know English and then I know Russian very well. I know Arabic. I have 3 languages.
They should have Russian tutor because they should understand that only English you can learn with people who know Russian as well. So I study Chinese. So in this language, I think we shouldn't have Russian tutors. We should have Chinese people. If you study English, you shouldn't have you shouldn't have English people who born in England or America who know English when they're born.
Let's clarify your point a little bit. So what you're saying is that if I want to start learning English, it means that I will only need to have Russian people around me. Will it be possible for me to learn this language, for example, only with native speakers?
I think yes, but you should know language before that, like in B1, B2. Of it will be not possible for you.
It makes absolutely no sense to start from scratch only with natives.
Yes.
Is it possible to learn English without going abroad, just here in Russia?
It could be, but it's difficult. I think yes, it's exactly possible. It depends on how people are patient with themselves. If they put enough effort, if they can spend a lot of time studying the language, they can do it.
А возможно ли выучить английский без того, чтобы лететь за границу, только в России?
Английский, да, конечно, да. Вы можете учить, через онлайн, либо через YouTube, да. Там очень много ресурсов, чтобы учить английский.
Yeah, it depends from your motivation. You just have to study it every day, maybe just 5 minutes, and it will help.
And I'm wondering about your opinion. There are lots of people saying that it's possible to learn this language without doing your homework or without being immersed to this language every single day. Is it possible to reach C1, B2 level only studying this language like 3 times or twice a week?
I don't think so. I suppose every person have to study every day, have to just maybe have several communications with their friends during the day, and it will help. In our university, there are lots of people who speaks English.
Of course, because in Russia here a lot of foreigners who can speak, who can learn, and of course during discussion your oral language become better.
Will it be possible for me to learn English without going abroad?
No, yeah. Why not? Just read. As I told you, if you will find here a lot of schools, they preparing for English language, and then you can study easily, and then by yourself you can study too.
Yeah, it's easy if you have around you people who can speak that language. That's the only way to practice.
This thing differs from individuals, right? There are people, I've met a couple of people here that actually said they got to learn a different language, not Russian language, and it's not their native language. I mean, they just get to learn the different language because someone speaks it in where they are.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's possible because nowadays there are lots of ways to learn in English without going abroad.
I cannot say that, but maybe yes, because if you're eager to learn English or another language, if you want, you can learn it. You don't need a native speaker.
How many languages do you speak, by the way?
2, Russian, English.
Definitely, but the process will be much longer. Well, that's a hard question. Present simple and past simple is just like a regular level. Like for example, I went to the shop. Present perfect. Надо школу вспоминать. Because like I was studying in Cyprus. English school, and we didn't learn grammar. We were just speaking, so we don't need present perfect, past simple to learn the language because it's already like ready for you.
I think the best advice is not to be afraid of making mistakes. You just have to how do I say that?
You want to say confidence or what?
Confidence,
motivation, maybe self.
You have to be motivated enough to went through. As I personally understand that it is nearly there are nobody who who have no abilities to learn languages. It's always about your passion and about your motivation, I guess.
How many languages are taught here?
A lot of different languages. When I just started working here, there was only one group of students who wanted to study Korean. Now there are more than like 7 or 8 groups, so the interest growing. And I think that we started Arabic. My students also we have like kind of discussion, and they told me about African languages here, about Zulu and about Tanzanian, how do they call that? Swahili.
If you think that it's too difficult, don't make the quick judgment of it. Just try to put a bit more effort, and maybe in future it might become easier for you. Also, you need to think about what ways of studying foreign language, no matter what it can be, are more useful exactly for you, because for different people there are different ways to study languages. For someone it can be communication, for others it might be, as I said earlier, watching films or series. Just find your own way and keep the same pace.
What's the difference between present perfect and past simple?
Wow, present perfect, past simple.
You can give me an example sentence.
I forget English because now I am focused on Russian language, but present perfect is something that we're doing right now, and past, of course, about a past and use the past words, something like this, yeah.
Present perfect and past simple.
О, ну, of course. Меня снимаете, чтобы
Да.
завлечь в вашу школу, что ли?
Нет. Я уже это сделал, я уже закончил это, как бы вы сказали.
А на чем надо сделать фокус? На результате? Или
На результате, я уже это сделала.
I already made it.
Sure, past simple, that's the action that once happened in past, and that's the final answer. And if we are talking about present perfect, that's the action that happened in past, and we have the results of it in the present.
I just from English. Can I just?
You've just finished your lesson?
Yeah, I just finished my English lesson and I'm tired, so.
Помучили немножечко. Тут люди с английского выходят.
Present perfect, I just can't tell actually. It's a little bit difficult to figure out.
What's the difference between present perfect and past simple?
Past simple. In Russia I can say.
In Russian? Let's switch to Russian.
Past simple. Это получается уже прошедшее.
А лучше сразу примеры предложения.
Сразу примеры давайте. I came to school. Я пришел в школу. А present perfect. I have come. Да?
I have come.
To school. В чем отличие? Ну, наверное, я пришел окончательно, а там я еще раз приду, наверное, или как-то так. Слушайте, вообще без разницы. Я все время past simple либо present simple использую, как ты понимают носители в РУДН.
Present past. Past, it means it's something happened and then it will not be back again. And then past tense, it means in this moment.
Present perfect and past simple.
Yeah, past simple, present
present
perfect.
Has a is happening in the present, and past simple is happen in past. Just happen in past.
Present perfect and past simple. Past is already an action who was in past, who was already left. Present perfect. На русском отвечать.
Да на любом, хоть на французском. Потом все равно сделай.
Во времени. То, что получается... Можно вообще меня всю вырезать?
Nope. Ну, допустим, как мы можем сказать, я уже это сделала.
Present perfect — это какой-то не плавающий период времени. Past simple — это в какой-то определенный период времени.
Active and passive forms in English.
Active is mean active. And then about the other words, not actually sure about the third one.
I forget that, actually, yeah.
Active is something that I did it myself.
Yeah.
And passive is like, this building was built by somebody.
Passive form with subject or a person.
Let's say with a person.
The president was informed that the commission was starting tomorrow.
Is there any difference?
Yeah, there is, but I don't really know that much grammatical. Like I'm not that good in English.
Ну, есть такое, но вообще воспоминаний нет.
Этот телефон был сделан в том году.
Это кем-то. Was made by anyone in the past year.
For example, how would you say "мне это сказали вчера"?
This information was sent me by anyone.
I was told that information.
If you're doing something, that's active. But like if you are asking for...
Я уже грамматику не знаю. Я честно грамматику не знаю.
Какая разница между ними временами? Present perfect, past simple.
Present perfect. Это настоящее время.
Active and passive, I actually don't remember honestly.
Этот телефон был сделан этой компанией.
The telephone got fixed by the company.
Was made, probably.
Was made. Yes.
Used to be used to, and to get used to something. What is the difference?
To get used to, it's well, you're trying to stay with something that you haven't done quite before, and you're trying it now to make it casual for you, and exactly being used to it's something that you already did in the past and it's casual for you now.
I remember the use is something that you is like you do it. For example, I said I used to listen to some before I was listen to that songs and that music, but right now not.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I used to go to swimming pool after school class. It was actions that I did a long time ago.
Used to be used to, and to get used to something.
Yeah. What is the difference?
I used to do something. I mean, it's something that you
What does it
used
mean?
to do.
Yeah. What
Something
about
like
now?
past tense, right?
Yeah.
To be used to.
Used to, I think, yeah. I get used and then used to. I think it's the same.
I used to. It's something that I used to do in the past. I used to live in that city, but now I'm not living in that
Absolutely
city.
right.
To get used to it's like to привыкать.
I used to live in the city. That means one time I was there, but right now I'm not there. Right now I'm living in somewhere else. I used to be there, but right now I'm in here.
Вот если мы говорим used to, I used to live in that city. What does it mean?
Я раньше это сделал.
Класс. А если я говорю I'm used to doing something? I'm used to something or doing something.
That means I использовал? Я использовал.
Нет, про привычки. Это уже не to
Да,
you.
привычка, да, used to.
Я есть привыкший.
Well, I can give you an example.
Yeah, sure.
I used to do my homework regularly. I was used to talking English every day, I guess.
Okay, I was used to talking English every day.
Yeah, and the third one?
To get used to something.
I got used to my new friends, I guess.
Future in the past. Can you give me an example sentence? Do you speak Russian?
Yeah, speak Russian.
Он мне сказал, что мне нужно будет это сделать.
My friend, he told me to do it this one.
My friend told me that I would have to do that.
You have to do that.
I
yeah.
would. Yeah.
I would have
Future
to.
in the past.
I don't know. I forget that. I would like to do something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Future in the past. I think I can, but I'm not quite sure.
Future and the past.
Future in the past. English tense, future in the past.
Well, I can't right now. I'm like I feel like in a hot seat, so I can't think of something right now.
Future in the past.
Yeah, future in the past. English tense, future in the past.
What do you mean by that? I didn't get that.
Future — это будущее время.
Будущее в прошедшем. Будущее в прошедшем.
А будущее в прошлом? Я не знаю.
Anyway, thank you very much for participating. Thank you. Just enjoy this day. Bye bye. This sweet gift for you. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye. Thank you very much for participating in this short interview. Bye bye.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day too. So anyway, thank you very much for participating in this sweet gift for you.
You are welcome.
Enjoy this day. Thank you
so
very much. Bye
Okay,
bye. Bye bye.
goodbye.
I'm an English teacher, YouTube channel called АНГЛИЙСКОГО простым языком. You don't speak Russian?
No, I don't.
Yeah. I can type this. By the way, do you have the Russian keyboard?
Yes, sure.
Все, вам спасибо большое за участие. Это вам.
Спасибо большое.
Хорошего дня. Пока-пока.
Очень приятно.
Спасибо большое.
Спасибо большое.
Спасибо вам. Хорошего дня. Это вам. Вот такая вот штучка. Спасибо.
Спасибо.
Пока-пока. Спасибо вам большое.
Спасибо.
Это вам. Спасибо. Вот вам 2. Спасибо. Всем хорошего дня. Спасибо вам большое.
Спасибо вам тоже.
Все, пока-пока.
Пока.
Спасибо.
Я думала, вы не русские.
Это вам.
Ой, спасибо большое. А что у вас за канал? Всем спасибо.
Все, спасибо. Пока-пока-пока.
Спасибо.
Все, класс. Это вам.
Спасибо.
Спасибо большое.
Ой,
Всё.
спасибо.
Пока-пока.
А куда-то выставляться будете?
Ну что, друзья, на сегодня это будет все. Я надеюсь, что вам сегодняшнее видео понравилось. Как вы видели, достаточно большое количество людей говорит на английском языке. И я честно скажу, та вещь, которая меня очень сильно поразила, это то, что было несколько, я бы даже сказал, такое большое количество людей, которые говорят на нескольких языках. Я никогда не мог этого понимать, как можно знать несколько языков параллельно, и при том вот не запутываться в них. Я просто действительно по-хорошему таким людям завидую. Вот, поэтому я надеюсь, что вам сегодняшнее видео понравилось. Также вам напоминаю, что вся необходимая информация находится в описании к этому видео. Ссылка на сборник по фильмам и сериалам для прокачки вашего английского слуха. И также ссылка для записи на индивидуальное обучение, если помимо английского слуха вы бы хотели вместе со мной прокачивать также вашу английскую речь, грамматику и, конечно же, отработку новых слов на практике в вашей речи. Также не забывайте подписываться на данный YouTube канал, ставить ваши лайки. И увидимся с вами, друзья, в нашем следующем видео. Пока!